Given the fact that I remain a bit of a newbie to even some well-established series that are out there, especially when it comes to RPGs, having the opportunity to get introduced to so many has been a treat. Despite having been around for a few decades, until Atelier Yumiya, the Alchemist of Memories and the Envision Land came to the Switch earlier this year, I'd never had the pleasure of playing any games in the franchise. Sucked in by its charming characters, pretty exciting combat, and generally approachable play, though it quickly grew on me. Now, with Atelier Resleriana, the Red Alchemist, and the White Guardian, I'd say my sophomore outing in the series has managed to pull me in even more. What I first found surprising is that despite both games being from the same series, and absolutely sharing some DNA with one another, they actually felt quite different in play. Where Yumiya featured more free-form exploration, Resleriana feels a bit more focused, though I'd say that works out just fine. You'll still spend your time exploring, looking for resources, and getting into battles, all of which absolutely have some visual flair, especially on the Switch too. While earlier on, before you've grown out your party, combat can feel a bit more simplistic. As time goes on, it gets some more meat on its bones and leaves added room for strategy. Building your AP for magic attacks is as easy as continuing to pepper in some standard attacks, and finding the right moment to break out multi-actions that feature more than one character is typically a great way to either end your battle with a bang or potentially turn the tide. Throw in some quirky characters, a fairly good sense of humor, and even some light town-building activities, and it all comes together nicely to make for what feels like a full package. It may not be a revolution, but it absolutely feels like Koei Tecmo knows what their audience likes and manages to stay consistent while still making sure each title feels like it has its own signature touches. Overall, my final score for the game ended up being an 8.1. And if you're interested in picking it up, it's currently available on the Switch eShop for $59.99. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this review. And if you'd like more information or ideas of indie games worth checking out on the Switch or the Switch 2, be sure to click on the link provided in the description. Until next time,